Day 17, we're shafted. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
We got shafted here. Anyway, they got the shaft out. Right now, Jimmy's down in the engine room, and he is. They're getting ready to pull the shaft and take it over to the shaft people so that we can see what we can do with the shaft. We either have to replace the shaft, or we have to. They might be able to straighten it out. We won't know that until they get it out and get it over to the shaft people, if that makes sense. Anyway, day 17, shafted. Chief is putting some lights up, and we are getting ready. This could delay us a day or two. Instead of we were planning on departing sometime in the middle of next week, but it could mean the end of next week if we had to get a new shaft, and we're just not sure yet. On the hard here, the truck is ready to put the shaft in there, take it over to the shaft shop, because we got a lot riding on what's going on with this shaft. Last night you saw we got the windlass straightened out. Today I'll clean up that wiring a little bit and get that switch actually mounted. That'll be the first thing I do this morning. We're running around putting the screws in the lights. And then, Chief, I took a shower in the shower last night.
Oh, good.
Yeah, everything went really, really well.
Good. Good.
We should add a little more pressure if I had a, but it's not burning much water. Chief, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little nervous today. I can't get a hold of Claudia.
Did you get a hold of him last night?
No, I've tried to email him, tried to call him, tried to text him. So that makes me a little nervous. I'm not scared, but another day or so, and I'm going to be very, very nervous about getting a hold of him and seeing what's going on. I lost contact. Last time I talked to him, he was in the Bahamas. He was in the marina. And now it's been 2 days, and I haven't been able to get a hold of him. So let's put him in our prayers, okay, Chief? Yeah. Please. So, guys, one of the things I'm doing this morning is I figured out the wiring diagram for this switch finally. So now I'm going to get it mounted, and I've got to change out a couple posts, and then the switch should be ready to go. See the shaft right here? They'll take this down over to a shaft guy, and he will check it for alignment and make sure there's nothing wrong with this shaft. Then they'll check the prop and the hub that goes into the engine right there. And then while you have it all apart, I don't know why you wouldn't, but these cutlass bearings, there's a cutlass bearing inside here and inside there. You would go ahead and replace those cutlass bearings while you have the shaft out. There's no way you wouldn't do that. And you can see the rudders making progress. So I wanted to kind of show you what it looks like with the switch wired correctly for the remote. And this is just a generic remote from Amazon. So white wire, yellow wire. These are my two controls, which direction it goes. This is my ground wire, and it just comes off of the neutral here, or off the center, and then goes over to the negative side of the panel. And then I have a negative wire coming out of the remote, and I have a positive wire coming out of the remote. And so that's all I do. And again, battery hot, battery negative. And then these are my two, my positive and my hot. It doesn't really matter which way I hook those up. You can't really screw that up, if that makes sense. You're in there, you're cleaning up that front bilge, right? And don't forget, we're going to do this one too while we got it, while they're out there. Just get it clean, and then I'll throw a little bit of, you're going to
on it like a prom dress at the start of the night.
Hey, then you're going to hear all that banging. I think they're pulling out the old cutlass bearings is what you hear all that banging from. And it looks like the rudder posts are going in, Chief. I got to go down and do a little video on that. Got a little too much caffeine going on there? Anyway, so you're cleaning out those two little bilges. Then we'll just do a little bit of touch-up paint in there just to make them look a little bit nicer. And I am going to go finish that winch switch you saw me working on. Is what I am doing. And then I'm going to get on the generator. that's where I'm working, up in that area.
Oh, fucking god damn it!
It's lunchtime. Can you make us like a?
Yeah, I got some chicken and beans I gotta get cooked, and then tonight we'll split a steak.
All right. So Chief's this is drying out this bilge right here, and I'm gonna throw a little paint on there because we've got a little. What do you think got in there? Some water from I think it was the shower drain.
Yeah, we think it was the shower from my shower.
So we'll actually figure that out, and but he's cleaning that out so that I can put some paint on there tomorrow. And then I'm up cleaning up the last of the Windlass. I've got that completely just rewired. Every single wire replaced, every single wire pulled, and every single wire cleaned on that Windlass. What I got to do is get up in here, add some zip ties, and then I'm done in this room. Then I'm going to clean this room completely out and move on to the next one. I'm not going to lie, something smells really good.
Well, giving you the Mexican special today.
Nice, I like it. Anyway, I'm done up front there.
Nice.
Just finished putting the last piece together, put the plate on there. And what do you got going on in the bilge?
I got about another hour in the bilges, maybe an hour and a half, and then we'll put fans on them, and they'll be ready to paint tomorrow.
All right, good, perfect. Good to see the rudders finally going back in. That looks amazing. What is it? Chicken. Nice. Guys, one of the things that we're doing to the yacht as we have this little bit of extra time is we're going through and cleaning all of these walls, cabinets, wiping down all the walls, and we're using this product right here. And I found this product on one of the yachts I was actually on. I did a delivery, and the guy owned a mold removal company, and he's the one that recommended this. And the only place I know where you can buy it is Target. Anyway, Method all-purpose cleaner, and it's really good for you guys when you're cleaning your boat, the interior of your boat, to help get rid of the mold and the mildew. And that's what they own. They owned a mold removal company, and so I've used it ever since. I've used it on Southern Estate, used it on everything, and I always keep this with me. So we have a supply of this on the yacht with us. Sprayed on. I sprayed one on earlier, and then I let it sit. And now this one, I'm actually just spraying it on, taking a damp cloth, and then I'll wipe it off. And going through the whole yacht this time, and I'm wiping everything down. Pete's in the engine room right now. He's working on a couple of the bilges. While I'm up here, I finished this project. Was what I did is that Windlass you saw earlier. And so then I'm going to be done with this room. I don't want to come back in this room. I want to be done with it. This room is done. We're getting close to the end of day 17 here. I just vacuumed it out, opened every closet, every drawer, every door, wiped everything out. And it's about as good as it's going to get for this trip. What I'd really like is a steam cleaner, but I'm not going to have, hopefully I don't have time for that. But like I said, every wall, the carpet was vacuumed, and ready to move on to the next project. Tomorrow I think I'm going to get back in the engine room, finish up those generator. I know I keep talking about it for days, but it's been a nice break getting out of that engine room. Chief, remind me in the morning, there's a little nut on the back of that sink in that bathroom. You just got to get it's really hard to get to, but I'll tighten that up, and that way it'll keep that faucet from being do you know what I'm saying, on that bathroom sink?
The one that we're using? Or
yeah,
the one.
Okay. Yeah. End of day 17. A lot of progress on the yacht today. The boatyard is working on the rudder posts and that shaft. You saw that. So I didn't get a report today on the shaft, but I have got a report on the rudders, and hopefully, I don't know if they'll be 100% tomorrow. And we're waiting for our steering ram. That we went ahead and had that rebuilt while we were doing it. Getting in the belly of these, Hatteras yachts here and really getting intimate. And now, I've been on 5 or 6 of these things, and different, the LRCs and then the sports ones. that actually go a little bit faster, and you really get to know these boats very, very well, and almost an expert at them as we dig deeper and deeper, and we get more and more involved in these things. The stuff that I learn is unbelievable every single day. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. The yacht will get moving here in the next week or so. We're looking forward to it, and thank you so much for watching. We do appreciate it. I got some t-shirts coming. We've got a couple of people. Scott, you're going to get your t-shirt. Another email to someone else. They're going to get a t-shirt. And then when the stuff gets here, I think I'm going to give away a few hats, but don't leave anything in the comments yet about that, because when I get them, then we'll put it in there. Anyway, peace out. Remember, live life with no regret. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And thank you. That's all I can say.